All right, so we're back. I feel like I'm running around with a chicken with his head cut off today. Was on my way from the office to the gym, and then I realized I left the SD card at home. And obviously, if you know anything about cameras, you're not recording much of a video without an SD card. So I had to drive back to the crib, pick that up. But I mean, it was also a good thing because I got to change, got to unpack the groceries. We picked up some stuff from good old Aldi's again. And man, I don't even want to think about the amount of money that I probably spent over this prep, just on groceries in itself. Not even just bodybuilding as a whole, but just on groceries. It would probably make me sick. I don't even want to think about that number. But it was good because I got to unpack that stuff. Got some chicken breast, some ground beef, green beans, and I think some pineapple too. You know, got to stay on top of the things before you run out, right? So, because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So, no lift going down today. Just on the way to the gym to go do cardio. We got 40 minutes of something. I've been really liking either Stairmaster or incline walk on the treadmill. I kind of been going some type of variation between the two time-wise, so I might start like 10 minutes on the incline, and then I'll go like 30 minutes on the treadmill, or vice versa, or I'll go like 20 and 20, or 15 and 25, you know, whatever gets me to 40. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. And I don't even know what I want to start with yet today. It might be Stairmaster, it might be treadmill. Just depends on literally how I feel when I walk in the door. But got the post-workout shake with me as well. I'm not feeling too bad today. I'm actually feeling not too hungry, pretty good, because yesterday was a high day. So got some food up in the system, which, I mean, you saw the post-workout meal from yesterday's AM SARM session. So it was a high day. So I'm still feeling the effects of that. Today is a low day, and I'm assuming tomorrow is probably going to be a low day as well. Not too many more high days coming in until we start to actually carb up to get on stage. That's what I would assume. Obviously, but this being the first show, I don't really know. I'm just going by what coach has been saying, and it's been working so far. So I'm not going to change the script. 2 weeks out from the show, a little less than 2 weeks out now. So I say all that to say I'm still feeling good from yesterday's high day, even though today's a low day. So yeah, I'm hungry, but the energy levels are not like super down like how they have been the last couple lifts, like when I started off with the leg day, the back day, because them shits, the way I was feeling them days, oh my goodness, those were some real grinds of workouts, I ain't gonna lie. But you gotta love the grind, man. Every day you wake up, every day you have the opportunity to breathe some fresh air, regardless of your situation in life, regardless of if you are where you want to be or you're not, wherever you're at in life, man. You just always gotta give thanks to God, number one, and then you gotta be grateful that you even have the opportunity to grind, to better your life, right? If you're watching this YouTube video right now, then I promise you your life is not all that bad. It's really not. I mean, I don't know what's going on with you personally, of course, but there can always be a situation that's worse. So whatever you're going through right now, just know it could always be worse, and somebody's got it worse. And if they don't have it worse than the person that has it worse, then that person's probably dead. And that's not something that you want to be anyway, right? So you want to be able to enjoy this life and take it in for all that it's entailed, because you can really make the most out of your life, man. You can do whatever it is that you want to do in this life. I mean, understand that it's going to take grind. It's going to take hard work, you know what I'm saying? But you can definitely be what you want to be and definitely do what you want to do without having to answer to anybody or live up to anybody else's expectations but your own. That's kind of part of the reason why I feel like I'm running with a chicken with his head cut off today, because I've just been on the grind, but every day I wake up, I'm like, that scene from what movie is that? Damn, man, the black people would be so ashamed of me right now. What movie is that? He's like, nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle. Feel like one of them ball playing niggas like Jordan the Magic. You know the movie I'm talking about. I mean, if you're a little bit unseasoned, then you might not. But you know, my flavored people out there, they know the movie that I'm talking about. Damn, I forgot. I want to say Paid in Full, but I feel like it's not Paid in Full, but it might be at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. You gotta embrace the grind. You gotta love the grind that you're on, because it's gonna ultimately get you to where you want to be. You know, so. Yeah, I could sit here and complain about how prep is hard, about how I'm hungry, about how I got to do cardio, about, you know, you got no energy. Sometimes it's good to get those things off your chest. Yeah, for sure. But don't ever take it as, you know, complaining. You know, sometimes I just come out here trying to vent, trying to yap, because I really am grateful for the situation that I'm in right now, the situation and the opportunities that God has given me and has presented me and given me, has given me a platform to even share my experience, so that it can hopefully one day, you know, motivate you and help you realize that, you know, you're not no different than me. You know, you're just another person on your grind, you know, so you just got to stick to it, man. And I promise you it's all going to work out. But if you give up, then you can't win. You know, I'll be saying, you know, if you don't stop, then you can't lose. So the moment you stop trying, the moment you give up, then that's when it's a wrap. That's when it's over with. That's when you're never going to get to where you want to be, never going to accomplish your goals, and nothing good is going to happen for you if you give up on yourself and you give up on your dreams. So long story short, don't give up. Keep pushing. So plan for the actual gym session. Like I said, it's going to be 40 minutes of cardio. Then we're going to hit some abs. Then we're going to get posing session in. Try and get in and out in like an hour and a half. I was looking at the time, sorry. Like an hour and a half. I'm already running a little bit behind because, like I said, I had to go back to the crib to grab the card and do all the other stuff. So not hopefully, but that should be fine. I got to get back to the crib before 5. And it's 3:05 right now, so it should be fine. I think it'll be fine. But that's enough talk for right now. I'll see you in there. I mean, I'm not gonna record, 40 minutes of me just walking up steps or treadmill, So I'll show you what I do for abs, and then we might do a little talk after I get done posing. But yeah, maybe a physique update. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. That's the fun part. I'm living it, but you just get to see what happens now. All right, cardio is done. Didn't end up doing no abs just because we was a little tight on time, and it's not like the abs are lacking really anyways. I just like to do them, keep up with them, because you can always make improvements, can always get better, but it's not like it's an area that is like, oh, I absolutely need this. So if we push back ab training, one more day, then it's not the end of the world, right? So that kind of goes back into like prioritizing, what's important to you and your goals and your physique. Damn, it's hot in here. And then so we ended up doing some posing afterwards too. Didn't get to record the posing session just because I had to get in and out of there real quick, in and out of the posing room, because let's just say that not everybody in the gym is going to be a fan of the post cardio or post lift pose down sessions, which is, that's perfectly fine. It's not for everybody, and some people might just not get it, quite frankly, and that's okay. But when that person that doesn't get it is the owner of the gym and the owner of the gym's son, well, then you can see how that kind of becomes a problem. So they left for like 10 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I got to get in and get out and run through this shit real quick, because I know for a fact I will not have time later on. Because I'm supposed to be going to see that new Superman movie tonight, seeing it early. So super excited for that, because when I went to go watch that F1 movie, the trailer for that Superman movie looked insane. So I forgot to give like the little movie review for F1, but absolutely fantastic. I can't give anything a 10 out of 10 just because nothing is perfect. 10 out of 10 to me means that it's absolutely perfect and nothing can change. I did feel like it was a little bit of a longer movie, because I think it was like 2 hours and 45 minutes. And that's just a little long to me. I don't know. I kind of like movies to wrap up in like an hour 45, 2 hours max. But the movie was incredible nonetheless. Like, it was 2 hours and 30 or 45 minutes of pure cinema. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Absolutely. Yup, hands down. It was, why do I always hop on here and I forget the names of people? I know it was Franklin from Snowfall, but then the main character, his name's Danson Idris, by the way, the black dude from Snowfall. If you know, you know. And then the main character, oh man, it's like somebody that everybody knows, man. And I'm so mad that his name is like, it's slipping me right now because I can literally visualize his face. But either way, I mean, that movie was amazing. Definitely gonna even watch it again on the $5 Tuesdays. And by the way, AMC got $5 Tuesdays and Wednesdays now, if you didn't know. How did I even end up talking about movies? We were talking about cardio. But yeah, because I was gonna be pressed for time. So yeah, I mean, got it in, got out, so that's why I didn't end up getting recorded. But just know that the work was put in regardless. So tomorrow now is gonna be a chest day, the second chest day of the week. This is kind of crazy. Like, this is like my first time taking you through a full week of my training. So this is gonna be the second chest day for the week. And really what I do, I just do it by myself. No coach with me this time or tomorrow. But we kind of just run through what we did the first chest day of the week, which is Sunday. But I'm not going to get into that too crazy yet. That's for tomorrow's video, which is going to be chest day. So all in all, if I could wrap up, I'm going to say this. Number one, do your cardio. Because I know you're not doing your cardio. You might not have to do like 40 minutes like me, going crazy, you know, heart rate up to 130, 140. That's okay, but do your cardio. You know, even if you start off 5 minutes a day, work your way up to 6, then 7. Eventually you'll be doing 10, and then 15, and then 20. And you know, it gets easier over time. Well, I'll say it gets more bearable over time because you find ways to pass the time and you know what you're getting yourself into as you keep going longer and longer with the cardio sessions. Like me, I was just watching One Piece. One Piece is going fucking crazy right now. Water 7 arc. That's all I'm gonna say. Nico Robin, I understand where you're coming from, but just know the Straw Hats got you. Just know the Straw Hats got you. And if you haven't started watching One Piece, then it's not too late, man. You know, it's not too late to tap in. I just started watching a couple months ago, and probably those who are already caught up on One Piece, because I know it's a lot of you out there, then you're probably like, yeah, he's in for some greatness. But yeah, cardio is easy, man. Just find ways to pass the time, and I promise you it's not that bad. Just start off with 5 minutes if you're not doing cardio already, and then just slowly start working your way up. I mean, you don't have to go ahead and kill yourself immediately off the jump. One thing I will say about the cardio, though, is make sure that you're not doing it pre-lift. Either do it first thing in the morning when you wake up, preferably fasted. Fasted cardio is not like that crazy of a difference. Like, it's not going to magically give you any more gains, no. But it does feel really good, and it is a good way to start your day. And especially if you're going to hit abs too, it's better to hit it on an empty stomach. So I like to do my fasted cardio and abs in the morning, preferably if I can, which is what I'll end up doing probably on Thursday. Or if you can't do that, then just do it after your workout, or just do it on a whole separate day. So even if you only do like a 3-day split, you know, push-pull legs type of situation, you can do cardio even 2 days a week, 3 days a week, in between those, right? So I'm just saying all that to say you can find a way that makes it work for you. You don't have to necessarily just not do cardio or find excuses why you can't do cardio. You can do cardio, and I promise you, it's not that terrible. It's good for you. You're going to be able to eat more. You're going to be able to burn more calories. Your NEAT, your neuro something activity thermogenesis is going to be higher. So you're just going to be burning more calories. You're going to be more of an active being. It's going to make it easier for you to lose weight, for you to stay in shape. The benefits go on and on. Look it up if you don't believe me. Ask ChatGPT. Shit. But that's all I got for today, man. I'll see you tomorrow for chest.